we wanted to share with you our April empties. And these are candle empties and wax and wallflowers. So the first candle we have here is champagne toast. And you know what? It had a really nice throw. I could smell it from 2 bedrooms. It had beautiful wicks. The smell was not overpowering. So I give it an A-. And the reason I give it an A- is because it has a lot of leftover burnt soot or wax. You know, that black stuff that gets into your wax and then your candle starts smelling kind of funky. It actually now smells like burnt toast instead of champagne toast. So I'm pretty much done with it. But if would I repurchase it? Yes, but I don't have any more. So this was my last one. And I'm ready to change scents. So I'm just done with this candle. So it was nice. The second one I bought is Gardenia Rainforest. And this one, a lot of people enjoy it. That's why I bought it too, because I heard it was a nice fragrance, flowery fragrance. And it is. But for me, it burned very well until we got to the middle. In the middle, the fragrance stopped. Then I relit it again. Then it was really overwhelming. And also, the fragrance gave me a headache, and it had a chemically scent to it after I got to the middle. I just could no longer handle it. It gave me headaches. It was nauseating. I noticed that my children were sneezing every time I would lit it. So I'm just done with Rainforest Gardenia. So I would not recommend it if you have children, if you have allergies. It's not something I would recommend. So I would just watch, I would try it. If you're curious, I would just still try to maybe in the small form, and then if you like it, buy the big one. But it was just too much for me. Caribbean Escape. This is a candle that I purchased last year. This year Bath & Body Works released it again. I really enjoyed I'm really enjoying my last year's leftover candles from Bath & Body Works. I have not had good luck with these new ones. So this is from last year. I give it an A-. It had beautiful wax pull, mushroom tops, beautiful candle, but I think I'm always afraid to burn them even further down because I know maybe the glass will shatter and I'm scared of a fire. So I usually don't go, beyond this. Maybe I could lit it one more time, but that's it. It had a beautiful scent. It's not too strong or overpowering, so I really enjoyed it. But then again, this is last year's Caribbean Escape release. Caribbean Escape reminds me of the new candle the Yankee release called Paradise. No, excuse me. It's not called Paradise. It's called Crackling Escape. Very similar names, similar fragrance. But unfortunately, for Yankee, I will give it a D. A D because we had discoloration of the wax. I could barely hear their crackling wick and no fragrance. So maybe I got a defective candle, so I can't say much about it. So I'm done with this one, but I decided to burn these two together. Burning them together was okay, but no fragrance on this one. So I'm just done with this one, the Escape. I also burned 2 of these, Garden Party. I believe Bath & Body Works might have released it this year, but these are last year's. I'm having excellent fragrance with these last year candles, and they're the small ones, and I put these 2 small ones in the kitchen and I could really smell them. But I'm gonna stop burning them here because I'm afraid that if I get lower again, the glass might crack, and I'm afraid of a fire. So they did pretty well. I like these. Garden Party. It was not an overwhelming scent for me. It was perfect. I had Tokyo Petals from last year. No fragrance. I'm about to give up on these wallflowers. They're hit and miss, and I do not feel like spending money on these things. I think I will be going with Glade. Glade is a little bit better. I'm not having a good experience with these. I had a Front Porch Blueberry Cola. I like the scent, but not so much that I would purchase it again. I got blueberry smell and Coke, like a Coke smell, so it was okay. And I also burnt, or actually put in my Tarte warmer, a Charming Colada, and on cold sniff it smells really good. And I put it on my warmer. It was alright, but once I got like to an hour of melting it, it had this nasty chemically scent, and I dislike those chemically scents. They make me nauseous and give me a headache. So I am not sure about this. Will I repurchase it? No. Maybe in candle form will be different, but if you're one of those persons that have suffer from migraine headaches, I would suggest you try it. Maybe a small candle, but in wax form, it was just too much nauseating and chemically. Not recommend this one. Finally, I had also a red raspberry tart from Yankee Candle, and this one was really good. It was perfect. It had about 8 hours of scent time. It was not an overwhelming scent, and I could say it was something very, very enjoyable, an authentic raspberry smell that I went ahead and purchased a big candle because I liked it. And that's the end of our April empties. Thank you for watching.